Today I'm going to share with you the process I use to scale 2 businesses at 30 million ARR, the same process that allowed our leadership to raise over 100 million in venture, and the process we've now implemented in over 70 high-growth B2B companies so that they can create 2 to 4x year-over-year growth, grow demos, and gain control of scale. And the whole solution frame to gaining control of demos is to implement outbound sales development, to go direct to your ideal customer at scale. And when you think about outbound sales development, I'm going to teach you the business model. Sales, and if you're not scaling your sales right now, it's because you have not implemented a high growth sales system. A high growth sales system has 3 key functions. Sales development that creates demos and has a demo per month target. Sales that converts those demos at a rate of 25 to 35%, and your success team that grows LTV through retention and upsells. Okay, when you go to a restaurant, there's not one chef preparing everything. And if you're not scaling right now, you probably have one salesperson doing it all, right? Creating demos and closing them. No. You need a prep chef chopping up that meat, another chef seasoning it before it's put on the grill. Model a high growth kitchen and you will model the high growth techniques we've used to scale multiple companies. So with this model in place, I want to focus on the sales development system because that prep chef is so important to managing a high conversion rate. When outbound is at work, we're targeting a lead, leveraging marketing to warm that lead, after which our sales development team engages them to have a discovery call to ultimately create authority and need. And now I'm going to teach you the same systems we deploy in our businesses to do that. All right, so when you're targeting new leads, you're going to do it in an account-based fashion. You're going to take your ideal customer profile company and you're going to target the decision makers, champions, and influencers in that company all at the same time. Okay, so after your targeting operation, you're then going to enroll those folks into campaigns that include call, email, and LinkedIn. These campaigns will start from day 0, essentially through forever, until they book a demo or tell you to stop reaching out. And those campaigns leverage both marketing automation, so think of your CRM doing some of the emails, along with your sales development team leveraging all 3 mediums because you don't know where someone's going to book the meeting. It could be call, email, or LinkedIn. Now, as leadership, we need to move away from spray and pray, which is what I was doing when I started my career, to providing your team data on who is engaged. Okay, so we're collecting data on this whole marketing operation, and once the score is high enough, your sales development team then reaches out. So instead of activity, it's about engagement. It's not about how many calls you did today, it's about what are the score of the contacts you're targeting. When those scores are high enough, we then do 7 human touches over 10 days across call, email, and LinkedIn to warm and develop that lead through the process, ultimately to host a discovery call. If you are not doing a preparation discovery call, you essentially are throwing everyone and anyone into the demo. You're putting meat in the packaging on the grill. We need to prep it first. In that discovery call, we confirm authority, i.e. the decision maker will be on the demo, and need, they have a true need for your services, they know what you do, they're very clear on it. Then you host your demo. This is all built in your CRM. So if you follow this model and implement this, I promise you, that you will gain control of your revenue growth. It's what we did in all of our last companies. It's what we're doing in our high growth portfolio today. And we've really unpacked the full recipe like a cooking class, step A to live and action and booking demos on how to implement this. So if you'd like to talk to our team to get perspective on how to implement it, to better understand the process and systems involved, or even with our help on that, go to salesleap.com/meet and book a meeting to speak with our outstanding sales development team. Experience it from us, what your team could be doing in terms of the quality, the consistency, and the scale you can achieve with outbound sales development.